Time jar experiment. The clock ticked faintly on the wall as the warm aroma of dinner lingered in the living room. Sarah sat on the couch, scrolling through her phone while ignoring the stack of homework on the table. Her father, Mr. Matthews, a kind but disciplined man in his early 50s, entered the room holding a large, transparent jar, some big rocks, pebbles, and a bowl of sand.
"Dad, what are you doing with all that?" Sarah asked, raising an eyebrow.
"An experiment," he said, setting everything down on the coffee table. "I want to show you something important." Curious but skeptical, Sarah put her phone down. Her younger brother, Jake, peeked from the hallway and joined them.
Mr. Matthews held up the jar. "Imagine this jar is your life. Right now, it's empty. Let's fill it."
He picked up the big rocks and placed them inside the jar until it was almost full. These are the important things in life: family, health, education, dreams. Without these, life would be meaningless. Next, he poured in the pebbles, which filled the spaces between the rocks. These are the smaller things: friends, hobbies, and responsibilities. Finally, he picked up the bowl of sand and poured it into the jar. The fine grains trickled down, filling every tiny gap. This sand represents the trivial stuff: scrolling on your phone, gossip, distractions. Notice how it fits only after the big things are in place. Sarah watched in awe as the jar became perfectly filled. "But Dad, what if you put the sand in first?" Jake asked curiously. Mr. Matthews smiled. "Great question, Jake." He emptied the jar and poured in the sand first. Then, when he tried to add the big rocks, they no longer fit. "See?" he said, looking at Sarah. "If you spend all your time, little things, there won't be space for what truly matters." Sarah's throat tightened. "I never thought about it like that," she admitted. "Time is like this jar, Sarah. Don't waste it. Prioritize what matters before it's too late." The next morning, Sarah woke up early, cleared her cluttered desk, and made a list of priorities. The jar experiment was no longer just her dad's lesson. It was the beginning of a new chapter in her life.